Okay, vlog for week 6, February 13th, 2026. Okay, so this week I've been thinking almost exclusively about books, okay, and about the effect that they have on the culture of our home. Right now, one of my favorite things that Bella does is that when she walks into a room and she first sees me, she says in her best British accent, "Hello, hello, hello, old bean." And while I'm not thrilled about being called an old bean, my 39th birthday is on the horizon, and so I'm kind of sensitive about being called old right now. She does make me laugh every single time, and the reason she's saying it is because our family is kind of going through a PG Wodehouse phase right now. It started in October-ish is when I first discovered PG Wodehouse, and right now I am working through the Blandings Castle series, and Josiah is working through the Bertram and Jeeves series, or the Wooster series, however you want to describe that. And then at lunch we've been listening to The Indiscretions of Archie, so and it's super just enjoyable and so delightful. So consuming the same literature gives us this family shorthand, and you can also tell what we've been reading based on our conversations. Now, there are things, for instance, from when the boys were toddlers and we read A. Milne over and over and over. Yeah, we still quote him all the time. So there are things that kind of transcend, but also there are things that are very specific to a certain time frame. They're very specific to a certain time in our life, and you can tell that by our conversation. Okay, so we all get these familiar references, right? So I purposed early on when my kids were little to read aloud to them every single night. And we did that starting when Ben and Elijah were babies. And this season is a little more difficult. So my kids range in age from almost 21 to 12. So obviously my oldest, who's 20, does not live here. Elijah, who's 19, is working on getting his own place. So really, in the evenings, who I'm reading aloud to is Josiah, who's 16, and Bella, who's 12. So the thing is the older boys aren't completely out of it, because often when they pass through a room and I am reading aloud, they will stop. And often when Ben is home and we're just having a natural conversation, he is referencing things that we read together, whether for fun or in our homeschool, right? It's not uncommon to hear just one of the 6 of us reference Tolkien, Lewis, Chesterton in our everyday conversation. Bella has called me Helen for 3 years running. Now, my name is Jenny. There's no Helen in my name at all. But she's been calling me Helen because of this reference from this Junie B book, Junie B.